Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the track league here at Adelaide Superdrome. Plenty of action here all tonight. Big action-packed program. First event will be all men's scratch race 1. Got a great field in there. It's basically a heart starter, so that's off the blocks pretty quick. Rolling start. Just keep an eye, riders, on the program pasted on the whiteboard over the pit area, just to make sure that you keep on track. Okay, don't forget also the bars are open tonight for refreshments, whether it be a light ale, light refreshment, alcoholic beverage, or and also the Aussie Gosmini, apparently, the food truck outside the main entrance for all the food that you need outside the main entrance at the level 1. The good riders here in this one here, they're just going to keep them all together. It's a technically a heart starter. And Oscar Gallagher just rolls it away on the front at the moment. Kai Arbery, Xavier Bland, Finn Carpenter, Oscar Gallagher, James Glasspool. Last time I saw James Glasspool race was when they took a group of riders up to Wyalla Track Carnival. He actually cleaned everybody up that weekend. Okay, race is on. Sitting in second spot there is young Jamison Key. Basically, 8-lap flat-out race, heart starter. On the front, Oscar Gallagher. Key moves to the front, short, sharp turns. The big fella from Queensland, 49 there is Alex Hughes from the Gold Coast. Glasspool swings up. Short, sharp turns are the method of racing at the moment. 54, short turn as well. Toby Jones from the Balmoral Cycling Club. As I said, the numbers tick over fairly quickly. The pace is so nice. The riders from New South Wales on the front there. 64 is on the saddle cloth is Noah Mason. A little bit delayed on the plane flight over, but he said he'll make up for it tonight in some good, strong racing. If you get caught out at the back here at the moment, big field. Nice little move on the front there from Edward Marcos from Canberra. I'll tell you what, he's absolutely really putting it to him. Half distance coming up, swings up, looks over under the shoulder. I'm still away, but they're not going to let him get away at this stage. Big, strong effort. 68. Jonas Shelton as they're heading down that back straight. Inside that last kilometre, don't forget plenty of beverages up top, whether it be a nice alcoholic beverage or a soft drink. You'll be able to get coffees up there as well. And here we got the moment, Glasspool deciding, I'm going around the top, I want piece of the action. He's going to hit the front. At 2 to go, 1 to go coming up. Glasspool says, right, I'll have a crack here. Number 49 in the big mix at the moment. There is Alex Hughes heading down that back straight. Then we've got young Tate Ryan there moving into third spot. But this man in the front will take race one. Looks over the shoulder, throws the bike to the line. Alex Hughes taking the first victory in the heart starter. James Glasspool make a big move from the back. Wasn't able to go with the winner. So don't forget, as I said, the bars are open tonight for your refreshments. Pretty warm conditions in here. Aussie Gosmini, I think it is, the food truck on the as you come into the near the foyer. All the food that you require is out there. And Velodrone is the DJ. Interesting name for a DJ, Velodrone. Okay, the group for the next one, Noah Blannon, John Carter, Jack Clark, Jack Dola, Josh Duffy, Kurt Ether, Alex Eves, Graham Frisley, Lee Hoffman, Will Holmes, Connor Leahy, Zach Marriage, Samuel McKee, James Moriarty, Tyler Thompson, Kalen Tucker, Liam Walsh, and Big Leo Zimmerman for the next race. Okay, they are rolling from the back markers there. They want them bunch up before they blow the whistle. Right, this is one big field. Okay, riders need to be pretty much together before they start the race. It could be a planned thing there, so they get an extra couple of laps in for the starter. Will Holmes having a look over the shoulder, wondering what's happening now. All bunched up now. Race will start this time. 8 laps of the distance. 2 kilometre heart starter. James Moriarty leads the way. Will Holmes had a great season over there. We've also got Zach Marriage in this group. Big Leo moved up to the top. Fainted the actual move to the top. Now he's going to have a crack out the front. Big Zimmo. The bunch is just sitting there watching. 6 to go. 7-0. Tyler Tompkinson from the Balmoral Cycling Club. Swings up. Does his turn of pace. As does Jack Dola from X-Speed Australia Cycling Club. And there we have now number 37. Noah Blounen. So he's gone back into the field. Jack Clark. Great to see him out here racing. As you can see, Moriarty swings to the top. Lee Hoffman. Short, sharp turns. Coming in to get 3 to go inside that last kilometre. We saw the finish of the last one. Ryder taking the initiative. Josh Duffy. Now the big move around the outside. Looking over the shoulder. This is the pace. 73. Liam Walsh. Absolutely flying at the moment. Looks like Graham Frisley there. Big move coming from the bat. At 1 to go. 45 down on the bottom there is Graham Frisley kicking hard, but coming up hard around the outside. Big move from the back there from WA. He's going to read it round the outside. Takes the win. Big strong win there from John Carter, X-Speed Oz Cycling. And he showed he's got plenty of speed tonight. Absolutely gunned it down that northern bend. Used the bank to his advantage. Okay, while the riders making their way off the track, got the all women scratch race number 1. And just one rider in this one here wears number 14, Lizzie-Anne Fox. I was just talking to her earlier on. She's currently a world record holder in the penny farthing this year at the Jack Baker Velodrome in the USA. Broke the world hour record on a penny farthing for the women. Lizzie-Anne Fox. So great effort. You normally see her here riding the bright pink bike. She apologises for that. We're having a black bike tonight, but it won't be too far down track. That'll get painted pink, I can guarantee that. So the riders are all out on the back. Madeline Wasserback, Caitlin Ward, Leonie Vanderberg, fresh from gold and silver in the junior national championships just recently. Lilia Taranoff, Ava Schmidtke, Amelia Sanders, Lith Jones, Emma Jackson, Georgia Gardner, Lizzie-Anne Fox, Nicole Duncan. Just some of the riders in this first group. Anna Dubier from the Lidcombe Auburn Cycling Club will lead it away. Bell, the whistle goes this time. Leonie Vanderberg, short, sharp turns. Madeline Wasserback had a good national series. Short, sharp turns of the move there, but we've got the big, strong rider out the front. Nicole Duncan from Central Coast Cycling Club. A little bit of a split in the field. Maya Dillon from Central Coast. Nice short, sharp turn, swings to the back. Madeline Wasserback still holding a nice, good position on the front. And the beauty of this bike race, only short, sharp race, not moving too far to the back. Nicole Duncan from New South Wales, just pushing along nicely. Inside that last kilometre now. As they're heading down that back straight as the race two, getting themselves organised in the back section. Caitlin Ward just moving around nicely. One of the top sprinters. So young Anna looks the goods at 2 to go. We'll probably want to try and ride it from the front now. With 500 metres left of the bike race, she feels comfortable to ride it from the front. Now Lauren Bates, Canberra, making the big move now around the outside. The teammate driving it on the front there, Nicole Duncan, pushing it hard. Lauren Bates, number 4 there, coming then strongly there. Also number 24 is Amelia Sanders. But Laura Bates, can she get it around the outside? Uses the bend to her advantage, takes the win. There you going, all right? Okay, race 2 coming back out onto the track. Ali Anderson, Belinda Bailey, Elisa Bennett, I should say, Isla Carr, Sally Carter, Mackenzie Coupland, Sophie Edwards, Brianna Hargrave, one of the fast finishers, Claudia Marks, Sophie Marr, Chloe Moran, Summer Nordmeyer, Kalindra Robinson, Emma Watts, Marilla Willis-Hill and Ella Sibley. So it looks like they're going to roll another lap. Just getting that extra lap in. Yes, I reckon he, again, probably just spreading out a little bit to get a couple of extra laps in. Yeah. It's just ringing around that track at the moment. So they will bunch up, get the whistle this time. Okay, they're doing 3 laps. So the bunch needs to keep bunched up together, otherwise you're not going to get the whistle start. Right, probably don't mind that. Get a couple of extra laps in tonight. Ella Sibley just biding her time on front. Just wondering when the whistle's going to go for the start. Pretty much all together now. Mackenzie Coupland, first rider away in the 8-lap heart starter. Claudia Marks about to do her turn of pace. A little bit different in this one here. The turns are a little bit longer. Number 20 to come through now. Sophie Marr down that back straight with Isla Carr to do her turn of pace, coming up to get 6 laps to go. Marilla Willis-Hill, one of the local riders here, just swings up, as does Ella Sibley, just staying right near the front. In these short races, that's where the action is. Claudia Marks down that back section. And proudly wearing number 1 tonight, Ali Anderson. The lady started her cycling career up in Alice Springs. Currently one of the sassy riders. Always very strong competitor on the road. Loves riding the track as well. Emily Watts swings up from her turn, short, sharp. Ella Sibley right up in the mix. So the riders are going through nice now. Mackenzie Coupland, right. This is now business end of the bike race. Coming down 2 to go, 500 metres left. She's going to drive it on the front, swings it up high. Interesting move. Oh, nice touch of wheels there, but they got out of that nicely. Big strong move coming now around the back. That is Chloe Moran. Hits the front running, Chloe Moran. When she gets to the front, very powerful indeed. Her counterpart riding in second spot, third spot at the moment. Number 13 there is Sophie Edwards. Going to try and rock out there for third, but Chloe Moran takes the win. 19 second there, Claudia Marks. But Chloe showing some good, strong form tonight. And finishing off there nicely was number 19, Claudia Marks, and of course Sophie Edwards. Okay, from endurance to holders, so we need the official holders there for the sprinters to get up out of the track, thank you. Okay, men's sprint number 1, Kai Arbery from the Mount Gambier Cycling Club will be up there against the Central Coast Cycling Club rider Noah Mason. Will be the first 2 riders in Heat 1. So don't forget the food cart is out the front where you entered the venue tonight. Whatever you want up there, they've got on the menu. Also, don't forget the bar is open tonight for some alcoholic beverages if you like. Also, you probably grab a coffee up there as well. Also, some light refreshments. So please avail yourself to those facilities and keep them rocking and rolling. So sprint number 1 coming up. You're just talking to the riders themselves, Kai Arbery, the Mount Gambier flyer. Noah Mason. Next heat, Xavier Bland, Neil van der Kerk, the rider from Orange, Xavier Bland, and the Mount Gambier Cycling Club, Neil van der Kerk. Heat 3 will be Finn Carpenter from the Cockburn BMX, Maxwell Liebernick, Port Adelaide Cycling Club, and Jaden Stanton from the Central Coast. Typical track sprint stance there. They've got all of the track, but they want to squeeze in that top metre of track up the top. The starting commissaire gives them a little bit of a talk to see what's happening. Kai Arbery. Because if he draws the inside line, it means he's got a lead no slower than walking pace. And he cannot force that other rider to go past him in that first half a lap. That's why they draw positions. Of course, the riders in the sprint, they might want to lead out. They might want to take the win from behind. Now, if you hit the back, you need to try and encourage that rider in the front to maybe keep the pace up. So the sprints are over 3 laps. 2 to go this time. Arbery just watching over the shoulder. And the man, Noah Mason from the back, just trying to unsettle him. Pace is starting to wind up. Kyle Arbery pushes hard, but have a look at the speed of Noah Mason. He's coming at him down that back straight, using the bend to his advantage. Flies around the outside, drifts a little bit wide, but he's still got the speed and will take the win. Okay, 72 there is Neil van der Kerk. Okay, Neil van der Kerk leads it away from the New South Welshman there, Xavier Bland. Okay, moving down that back straight. We've got the man from New South Wales. Dives under, nice move underneath there. He caught him napping. And that's the brilliant part of the rider at the back. Makes the rider look over the right shoulder. As he does that, he'll dive through underneath. Van der Kerk coming back strong, but he's left his run a little bit too late. Oh, good sprint ride there. Good sprint tactics. Xavier Bland. Some of the young guns in the sport. Men's sprint one race up. Finn Carpenter, Maxwell Liebernick, Jaden Stanton-Kerr. About to go up on the track. No better holder in the sprint competition there for Jaden. Sean Eady, previous world champion, missing the big beard at this stage. But what better hands to be in there? So Sean Eady holding up young Jaden. Maxwell Liebernick will lead it out from the bottom. As I said, in the sprint, he draws the number one position, so he needs to take that lead for that half a lap. He cannot do a wheel stand and let the others have to roll over the top of him. 1 against 1 is pretty hard. When you get 3 in the mix, a little bit difficult. The man sitting up in the top there, young Jaden, has got the best view of everything. He can see what's happening. Now, Maxwell Liebernick, right at 2 to go. Says, right, do I crank it now? Finn Carpenter. And there's Maxwell Liebernick pushing hard. Goes through at 1 to go. Not sure they're going to catch him out there at the moment. Maxwell Liebernick down that back straight. Unfortunately, Jaden got caught out with that mix. But Finn Carpenter coming strong up the finishing straight. Could get him, and he does. Finn Carpenter. A big, strong ride from the back. Very tactical race there. Gave him distance. Was confident enough to give him that distance and come at him. Okay, we have Tate Ryan from the Port Adelaide Cycling Club. Only just over 3 years ago, he came out from the Port Adelaide Cycling Club as a junior, raced here, raced hard, put in the big efforts. Currently world champion. What a magic kilo he rode. And then we got Big Lee Hoffman, the man from the Weiler Cycling Club. has been in medal condition in World Sprint Championship, in Team Sprint Championships. He's got some speed. But the young man back there, Tate Ryan, a very likeable young man. He's already looking forward to next year in the Worlds in China. So the Hoff is in town. Leads it from the front. With 2 to go. Tate Ryan has a great support group behind him. He's got tremendous speed, as does Lee Hoffman on the front. The big fella Lee in the senior group, the young junior coming up and coming, trying to get him going. Lee Hoffman down that front straight, puts the effort in. Here he comes, Tate Ryan there. Can he bridge past him? He's got the speed. Batty, can he outpower Lee Hoffman? Tate Ryan really pushing hard up that straight, but Lee Hoffman too strong in that sprint. So Lee Hoffman taking that win. Okay, we've gone from sprint racing, sprint match racing, to one of the most exciting disciplines of cycling, the elimination. And once they start eliminating riders, there'll be a rider out every second lap. And that rider who's got the back wheel behind the rest of the group gets eliminated. Doesn't always go down to plan. You can see riders taking the easy run out wide to try and dive underneath, and all of a sudden they hit a brick wall. They can't go anywhere. They can only ride on the track. If you use the blue band up the inside, you'll be eliminated anyway. So the race, the call of the rider that's behind has to be quick and fast, because they've only got 2 laps before another rider is eliminated. It's all about positioning. We've got Daniel Jackson, James Glasspool, Adam Jackson, Kai Goltman, Benoit Calathunga, Jamison Key, Oscar Gallagher, Edward Marks, Alex Hughes, Jonas Chevleton, Sam Washington, Buddy McDonald, and Toby Jones. Okay, riders out onto the track. They've basically got a lap and a half to get into the swing of the things. I'll blow the whistle. And then again, who's going to ride it from the front? You think it's an inside velodrome, which it is, and you think if you're good enough, you can sit on the front and drive on the front, but you're still cutting through the air. It makes it very hard. The whistle goes. Okay, this is where the riders already have to start thinking about their positioning. The bell goes this time. Next lap, a rider will be eliminated. It's where you position yourself down the back section. Number 53 has been eliminated. Adam Jackson, 53. All the way from Castlemaine. The bell goes again. The rider will be eliminated this time. There's riders on the bottom going to get caught out here. Number 56 has been eliminated. Benuk Kalatunga, 56. A rider out every second lap. It's a race of endurance, and the rider who can best position himself. Another rider this time. '54 has been eliminated up the top. Number 54. Toby Jones. Most times the riders realise and they know when they've been eliminated. So now we go down that back straight. The rider who's been sitting on the front most of the time. '68, number 68, Jonas Cheverton. The bell goes again. I'm just watching the rider at the back there. He's been picking them off each lap. You can only do it so often. Number 47, James Glasspool. So the bell goes again, another rider. How long the rider at the back can keep picking riders off up the straight, it gets very difficult as the laps go by. Number 55, Jamison Key. Okay, now you see the rider starting to position himself. Less riders in the group, more opportunities. You see the rider got caught out a little bit down the bottom. Has he got enough strength to kick up around the outside? It looks like he does. '61 has been eliminated. Edward Mark, 61. The man from the ACT has been eliminated, 61. Samuel Washington has looked pretty good at the moment. The bell has gone again. The man from Queensland gets him up on the shoulder, puts him in a bit of an awkward position. 48 has been eliminated. Kai Goldman. Four riders left. Who's got the legs? Now Oscar Gallagher looks in a nice little position there. He's just backed slightly, give himself a little bit of room. Looks over the shoulder. Has to kick again. 60. Bailey McDonald. So the next rider who's eliminated will finish third in this elimination. They're going up to the top like a bit of a sprint race. Oh, good move. Good move by Samuel. So looking in a bit of trouble here is our young Alex. So Alex has been eliminated, but will finish third in this elimination. Okay, it was clear cut. A little bit of sprint tactics here for these two riders. Who's going to win the elimination? Have a look at Oscar. He's dived underneath. A nice sprint move. Now he pushes down the back straight, gets off the seat, kicks a little bit harder. The big fella there trying to come home strong, young Samuel Washington. Samuel's coming around the outside. I reckon he could. Oh, close. Oh, right down to the wire. Oh, tell you what, big strong move coming from behind. But 74 got it on the outside. Great ride, mate. Give him a cheer. Good sprint finish after the elimination. Okay, the next elimination, you get about a 1.5 laps free ride, but they need to bunch up. And the whistle goes for the start of the elimination. And there's a few riders at the back that haven't even joined up as yet, so just ease off, fellas. You got 4 riders at the back. I'm not sure what they're doing back there, but anyway. I don't know. Looks like a bit of a breakaway out the front there. The riders need to dig deep at the back. Okay, one more lap. Oh, I reckon there's... I reckon they just wanted a few more laps to get the blood going in the legs. The whistle goes this time. Next time round the bell, which means that the next lap, the last rider across the line, he's out ski, gone, finished. eliminated. Okay, looks like number 57 will be eliminated because he's off the back. Those riders are still all in at the moment. 57. Okay, not sure what happened to young Connor Lehigh. He was eliminated sort of abruptly before the start, really, of the race. But now we've got a big field going off. We've got riders on the inside. Wait for the call. Number 40. That's Jack Clark. 2 laps in between being eliminated. So it's a pretty tough sort of event. Okay, as you can see, number 44 is going to ride basically into a brick wall. 44 has been eliminated. 44, Alex Eves. He had a bit of a crack down on the inside, but if you take the inside run, you're running into a brick wall. You've got nowhere to go. You can't use the blue band on the inside, otherwise you're going to be eliminated anyway. Big move around the outside, number 70. Tyler Tompkinson. He wants to ride it from the front. '75 has been eliminated. Big Leo Zimmerman. Wrong place, wrong time. Or wrong time, wrong place, whichever way you want to say it. The bell goes again this time. We've got Kalen Tucker sitting at the back there. Can he move around and get himself around the outside? Some of the riders on the inside could be in a bit of trouble. 62, number 62, Zach Marriage. It's interesting. Normally there right at the end. 62 has been eliminated. Zach Marriage. He hasn't pulled out. Zach Marriage. He now realises he's out. Now, this is going to be interesting for the riders diving for the inside. Up the top, number 37 has been eliminated. 37, Noah Blenman. Bunching up on the front. Will Holmes looking good on the front, driving it strong. All the moves back, trying to get not caught out. But it gets very difficult. Number 70, Tyler Tompkinson. So a bit of a drive on the front there from the big fella, the big unit. James Moriarty riding it from the front. It looks like Kalen Tucker could be in a bit of trouble here. We'll wait for the call. Number 71, Kalen Tucker. So James Moriarty sits up there nicely, as does Graham Frisley. Riders now getting into a box position on the inside. Number 51, Will Holmes. It's a hard sort of a race. You're riding on the front, looking good. 1 minute, next minute you've been eliminated. But that's the harshness of this race. Moriarty still looks good on the front. The ride will disappear this lap as you're coming down there around that back section. Number 65 has been eliminated. 65, Samuel McKee. Seven troopers left in the bike race. The green machine is out there. Liam Walsh riding it on the front at the moment. Oh, looks like Moriarty could be in a bit of trouble here. He's going to try and kick through on the inside. Has he got the legs? No, he hasn't. Number 66, James Moriarty. 2 from the green team left. So Liam Walsh looks very strong on the front. He's been on the front for the last 3 laps. As you're going down the back straight. Coming up the finishing straight. 41, Jack Dola has been eliminated. So Jack Dola, 41, he's out. Trying to squeeze through on the inside there. We've got 5 riders left. Oh, look at the big move up the top there. Is he going to try and squeeze her out? Can he? He's left it late. Can he dive around the outside? Oh, yes, he did. 39 has been eliminated. 39. That is John Carter. Oh, I'm not sure what the big fella was doing at the back there. He gave him plenty of distance. The bell goes again. Oh, the green machine out the front. Josh Duffy. Graham Frisley will wait for the call. 42 has been eliminated. Josh Duffy. I reckon that last big effort there took it out of him. Who finishes third? The next to be eliminated. Right, now Graham Frisley is one of the elite riders in elimination, knows how to position himself. Liam Walsh has got caught at the back there, but he's got some sprint legs. Has he got enough to get around the outside? Let's have a look when it comes across the line here. 45 has been eliminated, Graham Frisley. Now this is the race where not everybody agrees with the judges, but it's got to be a call. Liam Walsh, 43, chasing out after him there is Kurt Ether. I reckon he's got too much in the gas, in the legs. Liam Walsh will take the win. Kurt Ether second. And Graham Frisley third. Judges up there, and this is where you get them all. Nice to see young Lindsay Manane up there in the crowd. Had many of race tussles with him out on the road years ago. Good ride, fellas. Good elimination race. Two riders in this one, Lizianne Fox up on the track with Emma Jackson. And she's riding a normal conventional bike at the moment, but Lizianne this year at the Jerry Baker Velodrome in the USA broke the women's 1 hour record on a penny farthing for the hour. Took out the 23.5 kilometres. Not bad on a penny farthing for an hour. Traditionally she rides the bright pink bike, but apologises that it's actually black. It's ready to get painted. Lizianne taking the lead down the back straight. Emma Jackson from the Castlemaine Cycling Club. Of course, Lizianne from St George Cycling Club. The women's sprint 1A. Coming up to get 2 to go. Lizianne down that back straight. Okay, starts proper. Nice little move there from Jackson. Lizianne has to really dig deep now. She's really punching down that back section there. Gave her plenty of length there. Dived into the last corner. So Lizianne Fox will take the first one. Okay, next riders there, Marilla Willis-Hell from the South Coast Cycling Club. The Central Coast rider, Lilia Tataranoff. Wearing the New South Wales colours. So she needs to lead away. She draws the inside line, which means in a sprint competition she must lead it out that first half a lap. Cannot force the other rider past her. She must lead out at no slower than walking pace, which is pretty good. Okay, riding head to head. Marilla Willis-Hell, I should say, being held up near the top. Lilia holding her there up high. They'll be getting the bell this time. Okay, the bell goes this time. Young Lilia Tataranoff leads it away. Marilla Willis-Hell coming into the slipstream. Kicks hard down the back straight. Can she use the bend to get past her? It's all right to get to the hip, but it's a matter of trying to move past her. But Lilia takes the win, leads it out strongly. Great to see all of the riders, spectators come out. Ray Grigg up there with John Kelly. And nice to see Ray out there watching the racing. He was a real tough nut, Ray Grigg, on the road. Absolutely. So the next two riders, young Maya Dillon from the Central Coast Cycling Club up against Danica Blinko from the Balmoral Cycling Club. And she sits at the back. Coming up to get two to go. So young Dylan Mayer riding it from the front. Danica Blinko just using plenty of the track. Coming up to get one to go this time. She's high on the track. Can she use the speed off the bend? As she does. Oh, dives down there. Nearly gets caught out. But she's got the speed back straight. And of course, Danica Blinko heads it to the line. Will take the win. Okay, next rider there. Kalinda Robinson from the Bathurst Cycling Club. And the lady in all white, Brianna Hargraves. One of the crowd favourites, Brianna. So Kalinda Robinson over here, now in Sassy, racing hard, but she's up good, a very fast competitor there in Brianna Hargraves. She's done a lot in her sport, started late in the sport. As they're heading around that section up the top there on the northern bend. Brianna. She's had great performances in national sprint championships. Brianna Hargrave winds it up. Kalinda Robinson pushing hard as well. This is going to be a fast one as they go move up the top of the track. Kalinda Robinson pushing down that back straight to the wheel. Brianna Hargrave needs to fight back. Kalinda Robinson pushes hard around the outside, and I reckon she might have the distance this time. Kalinda Robinson takes the win. And a really fast time of 0.000. Okay, the next two riders, Caitlin Ward. The rider from the Blackburn Cycling Club against the Bathurst Cycling Club, Eliza Bennett. So Caitlin, very astute sprint rider. just recently teamed up in the World Cycling Championships in the tandem, taking out 2 silver medals in the kilo and the sprint. So, I think that's how it was planned. Caitlin just winding the speed down to get young Elisa on the front. So Elisa down the back straight. Caitlin Ward swings to the top. Will want to use and gets a nice run through on the inside. Oh, and then says hello to the fence up there. 1 to go. Caitlin Ward kicks hard down that back straight shortly. Elisa Bennett has got some good finishing speed. She's going to come right up to the line there. Can Caitlin Ward hold her out? As she does. Takes the win. Okay, we're just trying to bunch the riders up. Just ease it down. We've still got a big group of riders still at the back. You're not popping her zip, is she? Okay, race has started. This is going to be an interesting elimination. So the judges need to be in position. The bell will go this time. Right, a rider will be eliminated next lap. Okay, last rider across the line will be eliminated. Number 9 has been eliminated. Mackenzie Coupland. Okay, the bell goes again this time. You will note as they're riding there, riders will be riding in pretty awkward positions where they really don't have anywhere to move. So rider will be eliminated this time. Number 15, Georgia Gardner. Elimination race with a big bunch like this is very difficult, but you always got to have someone beaten. Position yourself so that you have always got something to ride home to. You get caught out on the inside, you have really nowhere to go. Another rider will be eliminated this time. '27 has been eliminated. Leonie Vanderberg caught out in the wrong position. So the bell goes again. Several riders at the back in awkward positions. Okay, the bunch swings out. No, number 30, Emily Watts. I said the elimination, it's a race of endurance. It's also a race of wit, knowing that you've got to have riders beaten. So it's all about your positioning. And it's all about having a good roll. Could be the rider on the inside, could be in some trouble here. Number 25, Ava Schmidtke. Again, as I was saying in the elimination, you ride on the inside, you think it's a good move, but you will get caught out. You basically run into a brick wall. You cannot go anywhere. You cannot use the light blue band. And you see them all positioning there. Lots of movement around there. Big bunch at the back. Number 11, up the top, Anna Dubia. So Anna Dubia just missing out. So it's a pretty tough race. Every 500 metres, a rider is eliminated. As you can see, riders on the inside, hoping that they can get through, but often get caught out when the riders swing up around the outside. 19, Claudia Marks, 19. Number 19 has been eliminated, just got caught out at the top. The bell goes again this time. To where sometimes we can have guest judges on the outside of the track. They get a good view as well, but it is a short, sharp decision needs to be made. Number 22, up the top, 22, Summer Nordmeyer. Just not able to get the back wheel over in front. Still a big bunch of riders here. Young Maddie having a good year. Is riding up around the outside. Number 20, 20, Sophie Ma. This is where the judges on the outside can show their support. So the bell goes again. Young Maddie says, oh, gee, this is getting hard back here. Has she got the legs to kick past again? She's going to use the bend. And she pushes up around the outside. 24, number 24, Amelie Sanders. Still 12 riders left. The bell goes again. Number 12 in one of the previous races showed a lot of form there. That's Nicole Duncan. She says, right, I'm going to move up near the front. Maddie Wasserback could be in a bit of trouble here. Number 29, Madeline Wasserback. You can only jump past the riders for so often until it gets really hard. The bell goes again. Oh, I'll tell you what, Team Maddie there, they're going off in the stand. So another rider this time. Number 4 in the middle up there, and that is Lauren Bates. Number 4 has been eliminated. Number 4. Yeah, most time the riders know that they've been eliminated, but they just try and hang in there and wish that it wasn't them that was eliminated. Now, number 18 looks like she could be in a bit of trouble, but she's kick-starting up around the outside. Can she? No, she's not. She's done. So number 18, Lilith Jones. Nine riders left. Oh, nice move down on the inside to try and get out of trouble. And it worked. 21, Chloe Moran. Yeah, number 3, Belinda Bailey took the big move on the inside there and worked out nicely for her. Still riding in the mix there. But riders on the inside probably need to try and work their way out. Otherwise, the riders on the outside will swing around. Number 34, Ella Sibley. Yeah, she knew it. She shook her head as she went across the line. Said, nah, not my night in the elimination. Oh, I tell you what, look at that. Wearing number 1 on the saddle cloth. Looks very nice out there, Ali Anderson. She's not going to be eliminated this time. Oh, big kick around the outside and a rider getting caught out. Number 7 Isola Clark. So 6 more riders. Who's going to take the saying, who's going to get the chocolates? Well, there is no chocolates, is there? Belinda Bailey, just biding her time at the back there. Looks very cool, calm, collected there. Sophie Edwards. She's got the effort to go around the outside. I think the rider in yellow could be in a bit of trouble. No, she swings it through. Number 12 has been eliminated. Nicole Duncan. Oh, down to 5. World Junior Scratch Race champion Nicole Duncan. So very talented young lady. Just wasn't able to go the full distance there in the elimination. But now, someone's going to be eliminated this time. Number 1, Ali Anderson. I'll build her up. But she was good there for a few. Down to 4. And Sophie Edwards is doing nicely there, sitting in 3rd spot. Bit of homegrown talent there. 32 looks good on the front as well. Kira will. Will she hang on for this one? Just come up from under 19s. Pushing it hard. But just missing out. Number 32, Kira will. So the next rider to be eliminated will finish 3rd. In this elimination, we have left Belinda Bailey, Sally Carter and Sophie Edwards. They move up to the top like a bit of a sprint derby. Belinda Bailey, very, very good when it comes down to the tactic side. She follows. Edwards is a bit of a time specialist. Can she kick around the outside? I don't think she's going to get it. So Belinda Bailey will finish 3rd. Has been eliminated, but still pretty good 3rd. What happened there? So Sophie Edwards, she's gone for the doctor. The bell goes. Have a look at the sprint power there of number 8. Oh, I reckon Sophie's really mixed it up there. She said, looked over the shoulder. Where's she coming from? Sophie's got to kick back. Can she do it? I reckon she has. Number 8 there is Sally Carter trying to get her. But the hometown hero there, Sophie Edwards takes the win. Oh, nearly come unstuck there on the southern bend. She was sitting there comfortably and wanted to know where this young lady come from. Had to really kick-start her down the back straight, but taking the win. Don't forget, fairly warm conditions in here. The bar is open up on the northern end of the Superdrome. I think the eatery is still out. The food cart is out outside the entrance here. Coming up, sprints again. Kai Arbery, Neil Vanderkerk. Okay, both these young riders from the Mount Gambier Cycling Club. They've probably trained and raced together. Gone camping trips together. Both very competitive young lads. Kai Arbery, very quick when it comes to the sprint finish, as does Neil Vanderkerk. as they go down that back straight. Coming in to get one to go. Have a look at Darbury. Nice move on the inside. Caught him napping big time. But Neil van der Kerk really punching it hard around that southern bend. Hits him hard down the back straight. Not literally, but he hits him hard down around that corner there. Still got the Everett Arbery kicking back on the inside there. But van der Kerk will take the win. Oh, good strong win for the riding for the two Mount Gambian riders. Van der Kerk taking the win. Next we have Noah Mason, Tate Ryan and Finn Carpenter. Okay, down that back straight. Three young men from the Central Coast Cycling Club, Noah Mason, Port Adelaide cyclist, Tate Ryan, still sort of celebrating from his World Kilo Championship. Finn Carpenter from the Cockburn BMX. He took his first race out, very quick indeed. Have a look at him really punching out. Tate Ryan got caught out there a little bit, coming into one to go this time. Oh, Finn Carpenter really punching it hard. Tate Ryan has to really dig deep down the back straight, but Finn Carpenter showing a clean pair of heels at the moment. Tate Ryan coming at him up there, but Finn Carpenter all the way. Tate Ryan, no, just misses out. Oh, come home strong, but didn't get there. Finn Carpenter, 2 wins. Sprinting there, Finn Carpenter took the initiative, took the flyer. Tate Ryan coming home strong. Okay, next rider Xavier Bland, Jaden Stanton here. Both riders from New South Wales Institute of Sport tops. Oh, the 69 rider Jaden moves down on the inside, but the big fella up the top, Xavier. They're going to go drag race up the top. Who's got the legs? One to go this time. Xavier pushes hard off the bend. Down that southern bend, down around the back to straight. So Xavier has got the speed and this race. Young Jaden coming home strong, but Xavier will take that win. Okay, next rider's coming up. The Hoff is in town. He's up the top, won the first race. Lee Hoffman from the Whyalla Cycling Club. And Maxwell Liebenek, Port Adelaide Cycling Club, previous World Junior Team Sprint Champion. Yeah, that was it. Beautiful. Okay, down that back straight. Maxwell leads it, just easing into it. As they're just heading down that back straight, just watching. Of course, both of these riders, individual sprint riders in their own right, but they're also, nice little bit of standstill now. Do have the, someone might have the stopwatch on them because now you can only do it for a certain time. Many years ago in the old professional sprint racing, they would stand still for probably up to half an hour. I don't know why they do that, because your legs would go dead. But both in their own right are good top sprinters, but they also team together well. Okay, riders in the next scratch race need to make themselves ready. Okay, that is the... Nah, that's all right. There they go. Still 2 laps to go. So far, that's the slowest lap tonight taken. 15 seconds for the stand. So the next riders need to be in place. They got 1 to go. Maxwell Liebenek. As I said before, in individual sprinters, but they do team well in team sprint competition. Lee Hoffman, such a powerhouse. The Hoff is at the Adelaide Superdrome. Takes the win. Okay, can these riders, James Glassball, Kai Galtman, Benook Calatunga, Jamison Key, Oscar Gallagher, Edward Marks, Alex Hughes, Jonas Chevrington, Samuel Washington, Bailey McDonald, Toby Jones, Daniel Jackson and Adam Jackson make their way over to the back there for the next race. Thank you. Okay, so Sam Washington has been... He's shot up to the next grade there after the first scratch race. So these riders coming up, 40 laps, 10K. They'll wipe that out pretty quickly. Don't forget the food truck is out the front, I believe, still dishing up good food. Also the bar is open there for your refreshments. I think you probably maybe get a coffee up there as well. I'm not sure, but you should do. So the next one, 40 laps. Okay, fellas in the background there. Tim Decker said that the fastest scratch race here, 40 lapper in the track league, is 10 minutes 26 at an average speed of 57.5 kilometres an hour. Can they beat that tonight? It means short, sharp, fast turns for the men. 10 minutes 26 is the fastest track league scratch race since we've been running these. And a little bit later on too for the women, for their 30 lap, 10:52. Okay, apparently Jake has said if all of the riders can beat that time tonight, 10:26, they can partake in a Mischief Brew. Absolutely fabulous. One of our sponsors in our series, Mischief Brew, they sponsor the sprint competition. So if you can knock that time off tonight, 10:26, you all get a nice free drink. I am sampling one of them tonight there. It's a beautiful ginger beer, the Mischief Brew. Absolutely fantastic support for cycling SA, Odd Cycling SA. So, and also I did mention Samuel Washington from X-Speed Australia Cycling Club was in this one, but no, he's been giving a lift. He's been given a lift to go up into the next scratch race. So Uncle Sam there has been, I suppose you could say he's been shafted moving him up, but no, not really. No, that's good. So anyway, the thing is, if they can beat that time of 10:26, I think we've got the stopwatch on them. Once their race starts, they will be moving along nicely.
What did I get, Jake? 10:26. What did I get? Oh, Mischief Brew. Yeah, Mischief Brew.
Okay, as they're going through, short, sharp turns, looking good at the moment. Key swings up. 54 there goes through nicely, Toby Jones. Short, sharp turns are what's happening tonight. Oh, this is a big long turn down the back there from number 60, Bailey McDonald. Nearly completed a 3/4 of a lap. Wearing 61 on the saddlecloth there is Edward Marks from the Canberra Cycling Club, wearing the new Cycling Canberra kit, which is very, very smart indeed. Of course, 46 there, Oscar Gallagher, always tight when it comes down to the finish. From the Blackburn Cycling Club. Okay, 48 is the man on the track at the moment there, Kai Goldman. They are swinging along nicely. One rider there is just suffering a little bit, not going with the pace at the moment. Young Adam Jackson from the Castlemaine Cycling Club. Okay, young Oscar swings it hard again down that back straight. As he comes through nicely now, does his turn of pace. Okay, the track league here in South Australia. Plenty of action all night. Only 10 to 9, so the night is young. Plenty of action for Oz Cycling SA over the long weekend. On Sunday we have rounds 2 and 3 of the Super Series out at the Bend, where we're privileged to race on the Tailem Bend racing circuit. Beautiful circuit to race, nice and smooth. Then on Monday it's back to track at Edwardstown, where we're holding some of our state scratch race championships as well as in combined with the track series there. He swings up. Jonas Shervington. Short, sharp turns. Toby Jones. Looking over the shoulder. Binook Kalatunga will be the next rider down that back section. But as you can see, they're keeping the pace on. Already 25 laps to go, 15 completed. Okay, this is your scratch race number 1. Who's going to take out the win in this one? Binook Kalatunga just on the front short while ago. They're not dropping too far near the back. Very short, sharp turns. 23 laps left. Of course, number 74 here and is Samuel Washington has been moved up into the next race. Jonas Shervington swings up. Oscar, very talented young rider, fights for the right wheel. Okay, as they're swinging up there, turns quite quick and fast. It'll get down to the business end shortly there. Half distance gone now. I reckon the pace is probably a little bit... Okay, coming down that back section there. So the two riders in the front looking pretty strong. So remember, the all-time fastest race, scratch races here at the Adelaide Track League. For the men there, it's 10:26. I don't think they're going to break that one in this one. Maybe the next one. Okay, James Glasspool there looking pretty confident, pretty strong. Binook Kalatunga down that back section. Inside 20 laps now. Okay, a little bit of a gap appearing in that group at the moment with 12 laps left to the go. Key swings up. Marks goes through, does his turn of pace. Key back on the front again now. So Samuel Washington, he looks really good down there. Have a look at him. Big smile on his face. He's been lifted up to the next group. He's pretty happy about that. Absolutely. He's even smiling about it. Loves it. Now the big move there, 49. Alex Hughes. Oh, if you're at the back there, you've been caught out. So have to really dig deep. Hughes took the big turn. Inside 10 laps now. Getting down to the business end. So we need the next group of riders, please, to make themselves ready. As those riders there have basically come back into the group. 2 kilometres left of the bike race. Oscar looks pretty good there, Gallagher. Some of the other riders just biding their time at the moment. And this is where a rider may sneak off the front. Edward Marks. Coming down, 7 laps to go. Kai Goltman just controlling things on the front. Keeping the pace nice and honest. 5 laps to go. Just over a kilometre. The big moves are starting now. You can see down that back straight. Alex Hughes, he put in that big strong turn previously and blew the race a little bit apart. 4 to go, 1 kilometre. This is where you need to switch on their ears. But now he has 54, having a bit of a sneak away there, Toby Jones. They're just letting him go at the moment, coming into 3 to go. Has he got this in his grasp? No one's chasing him down at the moment. He's disappearing into the distance. Looking over the shoulder, Toby Jones. Get behind this young man. He's really digging deep. 2 laps to go, 5 metres. I don't think he's going to get caught unless something big happens from this bunch here. They're biding their time, the race. They're letting the race go. No one will catch this man out in front. Give him a cheer as he's coming on. He really needs it. Oh, he's got it home and hose. They really fought there and let him go. 61 driving it on the front now. Edward Marks. Big move from the back. But the 54, number 54, he's going to take the win. Big move around the outside. But 49 gets it there for second. But a big win, number 54. There he is, Toby Jones. Took the initiative. They sat there and said goodbye. See you later. Okay, the challenge is still on. Can they break the all-time record of 10.26? If you're going to put in turns like that, are going to get very, very close to it. Every one of those riders gets a Mischief Brew drink. If they break that record, I'm going to have a look at this time here. Okay, they're 9 seconds down on their pace, so they've got to get behind them and cheer them up. See if they can earn themselves a Mischief Brew, one of our great sponsors on board for our Super Series, magnificent homemade beverages. And they're really going along. Graham Frisley doing a nice big turn. Have a look at the powerhouse there, number 57. Absolutely, Connor Leo really driving it hard. Does Zach Marriage. James Moriarty. I'll tell you what, they're really floating along. And we're going to get a little bit of an update as they go towards the 30 laps and see where they are. 4 seconds behind now. Oh, I tell you what, they're hanging out for a Mischief Brew. They're 4 seconds off the all-time 40-lap 10K record here of 10.26. Frisley absolutely burying himself down the back section. Zach Marriage. And there we go, number 51 looking the good as well. Will, hey? 1 second. 1 second behind. Give them a cheer, egg them on, because they're all going to get a beautiful Mischief Brew if they can break that all-time record of 10.26. I reckon if they break the record, John Kelly will even give an oven clean for the winner as well. Oven Busters, John Kelly, he's the man. If you've got a dirty oven, go and say hello to John Kelly. Down that back section, Holmes. Hey? Oh, come on, you got to lift it. They're down 3 seconds. I reckon they're just playing with us at the moment. Really looking good there. Jack Dola doing a strong turn. The man who's just come up there. Oh, come on, fellas. You dropped 5 seconds. You were right up on the pace there a while ago. Have a look at the turn of Frisley. Oh, Zach Marriage, what a blinder of a turn. Oh, we got there, number 40 there, really pushing hard to try and stay with it and keep that pace going. There is young Jack Clark. Don't normally see him on track racing, but he's absolutely loving it as Jack Clark. From Team Clark, that is Jack. Oh, the big fella there, Leo Zimmerman. Oh, I'm going to keep an eye on. I reckon they're just watching it. 10.26 is the time to beat. I'll tell you what, if they don't get a Mischief Brew drink, they're all going wrong. I tell you what, Frisley, he's been on the front, I reckon, more times than I've had dinners. Absolutely driving it there, Graham Frisley. Not going too far back. Okay, 23 laps to go. Let's have a bit of a look here. Oh, they're 11 seconds off the pace. They've got to lift it. Get behind them. Cheer them up. It's all worth a case of, well, they're not going to get a case, all of them, but a case between the lot of them. Kalen Tucker. Looking good there. Number 66. Also there, James Moriarty. There he is, Graham Frisley again. I tell you what, he's thirsty because he's really trying to drive pace along. Connolly just says, right, Graham, you can drop into my spot there in front of me. I'll sit on your wheel because it appears that you're going very strong tonight. You can already try and pick your winner at 20 laps to go. I reckon Graham Frizzley's going to be right up there at the end. He knows how to win big scratch races. And there he is on the front again. Sam Washington, number 74 in the yellow cars. Oh, they're 15 seconds down. Oh, it's up on the board. Oh, you've got to get behind them. There was a bit of a break happening out the front there. That might cheer things up. Oh, the big fella there, 42, going strong. That is Josh Duffy. Really put the hammer down now. Connolly, one of the Australia's top individual pursuit riders. But I'll tell you what, they're stretching him out now. "16 laps to go. We've got a break happening here on the front. They've got a break on the peloton, as they call it. Can't come to terms with calling the bunch the peloton, but looking over the shoulder, he looks good, number 73. And that is Liam Walsh. He rode so well in the elimination, Liam Walsh. And there we got out the blocks there, Zach Marriage. The green team. Have a look at that there. Moriarty there and Graham Frizzley joining up. Oh, the bunches, I'd say, right. I reckon they're giving up. 7 riders on the front driving. Are they going to take a lap? Who knows? Looking over the shoulder. Of course, Sam Washington, he was in previously men's scratch race 1. He did so well. They've shot him straight up there, and now we've got the big move. Kalen Tucker put in a big, strong ride to try and end that group back. 12 laps to go. I'm going a bit of a look at the time. I reckon they've lost it. The Mischief Brew, they're not going to lose a carton of Mischief Brew on this one, I don't think. We'll get a bit of a check. Frizzley's on the front again. Sam Washington, James Moriarty. Liam Walsh is right up there as well. Big strong ride there from the number 41 there is Jack Dola. Now we got young Holmes trying to put in a big strong turn. Bringing it back there. Connolly now trying to lift the pace down that back section. They're really struggling. 10 laps to go, 3/4 of the way through the race. Moriarty on the front. Josh Duffy just biding his time, and that group's going to get caught back. The big strong ride. Josh Duffy putting in a big strong effort. Frizzley on the front. Young Holmes, middle of no man's land at the moment, trying to bridge across, which he does. As he goes through there, pretty much all back together again. There was that little bit of a sortie off the front. Zach Marriage says, right, okay, I'm going to continue on. So Zach Marriage moves it along nicely. Sam Washington been elevated from scratch race 1 up to scratch race 2. And he's showing them, says, why? That's why I'm up here. I'm doing nicely out the front at the moment. Right, Liam Walsh from the Balmoral Cycling Club, Team Bridgeland. Very strong rider indeed. He did so well in the elimination. But they're down with 4 laps to go. 1K left. They haven't broken the record, but it's been a very exciting bike race at the moment. Jack Dola Pushing hard inside the last kilometre. Who's got the power in the legs? Graham Frisley looks very good sitting back there. Sam Washington also right up in the mix. Down to 2 to go. He looks good. Get behind him there, number 41 there, Jack Dola. Now the big push. Big Moriarty says, right, the green machine starting to wire up. Here they come from the back. Big, strong effort around the outside there. 1 to go. Looking the goods. Frisley has to dig deep. 39 is the rider there on the front there. Looking very, very good down the back straight. Frisley, I reckon he might have it. He's going to push around the outside. Frisley coming home strong. Will take the win. Frisley, loves it. He's a bit of a showman, young Graham Frisley. Absolutely loves racing for the audience. Give him a cheer as they go through. Big, strong win from the back. With John Carter just getting edged out on the line. Strong ride for Frisley. Got a young man over here, Graham Frisley. You had a smile on your face when you went across the line, or was that a grimace?
Nah, it was a smile. It's good fun to be able to come out here and race such quality opposition. We got who's who of the Australian cycling scene here, so yeah, it's awesome.
At halfway through the race, you were doing a lot of work there, and I thought, gee, you've got the legs on tonight there. And at 10 to go, I thought, yeah, if I had $10 in my back pocket, I would have put it on you. But it just panned out very nicely.
Yeah, exactly. It's always pretty hard to know what's going to happen in those kind of races, but yeah, I just figured I'd put myself in the best position and see what happens.
But always you race for the crowd, and the crowd love you riding there because you always put on a good performance.
Thanks, it means a lot. Thanks to everyone for coming out tonight and cheering us on. It's so cool to be able to come out here and give the people a show.
Good on you, Graham Frisley, the winner of that last one. Big, strong ride from the back. Okay, the first of the women's Kieran number 1, Lizzie-Anne Fox, Emma Jackson, Marilla Willis-Hell, Maya Dillon, Lilia Tatanaroff. So Marilla Willis-Hell takes the bike. And the Kieran, it's all about gradually building up the pace. The bike hits them there, they've got to bring them up to a pace to finish off. It used to be an 8-lap bike race, would swing off at 2.5 laps to go. It's now over 6 laps. The bike swings off at 3 to go. You are not allowed to pass the bike until it swings off. You can go up and ride against one of the other riders. You don't have to follow the leader, because when you're looking at the bike race, if you're sitting at the back, you can see what's happening in front, but it's a long, long way to get to the front. The bike swings off that time. Marilla Willis-Hell swings down that back straight. Lilia Tatanaro sitting in second spot with 3 to go, 2 to go coming up. Okay, at the back there, number 10 there is Maya Dillon from Central Coast. But they're starting to build it up now. Marilla Willis-Hell starts to drive it up on the front. 1 to go this time. As he hits out at 1 to go. Big strong move around the outside from Lizzie-Anne Fox. Hits it hard down the back straight. Really kicks it hard. Loves the Kieran racing, Lizzie-Anne. She is holds the world record for the penny farthing. Absolutely loves it. Oh, throws the hand in the air. Takes the win. Women's Kieran number 1. Okay, Kieran number 2, Lee Brianna Hargrave, Caitlin Ward, Elisa Bennett, Kalinda Robinson, Danica Blinko making up the group. Kalinda Robinson draws position on the bike. Of course, as I said in the Kieran, you're not allowed to take that position off her. You can give it up. You can move up and ride alongside of her, but you cannot pass the motorbike while it's on the track. It swings off at 3 to go. 2 riders from the Bathurst Cycling Club So Brianna Hargraves loves the Kieran Racing, sitting in second spot. Sitting right in shotgun at the back there, Caitlin Ward from the Blackburn Cycling Club. The bike swings off. Caitlin Ward says, right, thank you very much. I'll drive it on the front. Brianna Hargrave swings up onto the hip. Kalinda Robinson getting caught out a little bit there. Brianna Hargrave moves to the front now at 2 to go. Caitlin Ward just watching over the shoulder. Big move from the back there from Danica Blinko. Oh, she's hit him hard down that back straight. She's going to hit it at 1 to go. Big strong move coming from back on the outside. Kalinda Robinson. And we've got Brianna Hargraves. Kalinda Robinson down the back straight. Hits it nicely. Onto the hip. Round the outside. Looks like she'll take the win. Kalinda Robinson will take the victory. Big move on the inside. I reckon number 6 just held out Danica Blinko. Brianna Hargraves. They haven't started yet, have they? Okay, 30 laps, 7.5 kilometres. Got a pretty fast here. Ali Anderson, Belinda Bailey, the Bendigo Bailey, as she likes to be called. Maddie Wasserback there, just swinging up the top in the In the pink colours, Lauren Bates, Isla Carr, Sally Carter, Mackenzie Coupland, Anna Dubner, Nicole Duncan, Sophie Edwards, Georgia Gardner, Claudia Marks, Sophie Marr, Chloe Moran, Summer Nordmeyer, Emily Watts, Kira Will, Madeline Wasserback, Leonie Vanderberg, Ava Schmidtke, also featuring one of my favourite riders, Ella Sibley, wears number 34. The previous Junior World Scratch Race champion. So on the front there, 19, Claudia Marks. Leads the way, 27 there, Leonie Vanderberg. Just completed a nice national road series with the gold and silver. The gold in the road race and silver in the criterium. So still this one scratch race and a couple more Kieran events. It's only early days, just gone 9:30. Pretty early for Friday night. The bar is still open up there for refreshments. Okay, so apparently they are 10 seconds up on the record. So the boys didn't do it, but the ladies may each get a nice mischief brew here if they can keep that pace up. So they're going strongly here at the moment. 21 laps to go, 10 completed. Sophie Marr from the Blackburn Cycling Club pushes hard down that back section. Really keeping on top of the pace. Short, sharp turns. Summer Nordmeyer just swings up, does a lovely turn. Chloe Moran driving down that back section. As does Leonie Vanderberg. And we'll keep an eye on the placing over here, but I think they're still up on their schedule. With number 12, did very nice tonight. That's Nicole Duncan. Pushing it hard down that back straight there. Isla Carr just moving. Hello, how are you? Isla Carr just moves across there nicely there. Number 8 looks well as well, Sally Carter. And there goes number 3. That is Bendigo Bailey, Belinda. Seen her grow up, Belinda Bailey, from the early days of the Central District Cycling Tour as a young under 11. Mixing it with the boys. Gone a long, long way. Such a talented young lady. Ella Sibley just controls through the race. The pace has just dropped off a little bit at the moment. We'll go and have a look at the timekeeper. Okay, we're going to get a split coming up shortly.
I mean, 30 seconds up. Call them 30 seconds up.
30 seconds?
Yeah. They're like a lap and a half up on the record.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, this old mischief brew here is looking a bit, that box there is not going to be full after this race because they're right up on schedule. Sophie Edwards. And of course, you get a rider getting a little bit mixed up, trying to move a big strong one from the back. Okay, as you can see, they are up on schedule. They are moving along quite nicely. 12 laps to go this time. Young Sophie Ma just looked up at the crowd there. Has been riding very, very strong all night, as is the West Australian team. 27 is the rider there, Leonie Vandenberg, starting to mix it well. Ali Anderson just swings up, now swaps down to the back. Summer Nordmeyer sitting right in the mix as well. Maddie Wasserback just moving up into third spot. Belinda Bailey about to do her turn of pace. 10 laps to go. 2/3 of the race distance gone. Oh, they're a minute nearly a minute inside the record. So I'll tell you what, the old Mischief Brew, one of our great sponsors there for the Super Series. Now we've got a little bit of an attack on the front there. Lilith Jones, big strong rider, throwing the gauntlet down at 8 laps to go. It's a long way to go out. Of course, now Sophie Edwards, we saw her before take the elimination. She's got some endurance speed. As the bunch just circulating nicely. The rider on the front, I believe, will not be able to hold that bunch. Claudia Marks looking strong, swinging up. Several of the riders getting caught at the back. So with 6 laps to go coming up, bunching all up, Summer Nordmeyer ready to do a turn of pace. Chloe Moran sitting in third spot. Bunch starting to build up, heading down with 5 laps to go next time. Ali Anderson swings to the top. Leonie Vandenberg. Oh, we've got a rider there just coming off. Looks like she's punctured, Sophie. Oh, a couple of riders got caught out there. One of them is Ella Sibley. Looks like she's punctured. So the bunch now coming into 4 to go. So that's unfortunate. One of the fast sprint finishes. Yeah, they probably still will get the record there. Let's have a look. Coming in to get 3 to go. I reckon the pace will start to increase. We're all going to get a nice Mischief Brew. Ava Schmidtke on the inside. Can she hold it out nicely? Sophie Ma in the mix. Big strong move around the outside with 2 to go this time. Who's got it in the legs there? Big strong effort. There she comes through on the inside there. Sophie Edwards going to lead it out down that back straight. Oh, she's going to move into second spot. If she can kick start and hold the line, as she does, coming here with 1 to go. Sophie Edwards there, really digging deep at the moment there. On the front is Lacar, down the back straight. Here comes Chloe Moran around the outside. Sophie Edwards, can she kick around that outside? Chloe Moran coming strong around the outside. I reckon she might take the lot of Edwards on the inside. Holds out, takes the win. Sophie Edwards, the old crowd favourite tonight. Give her a big cheer. Great win, Sophie Edwards. Chloe Moran coming home strong, and I reckon it might be number 8, Sally Carter in the mix. Big cheer. What a great finish. Oh, love that finish there. Sophie Edwards on fire tonight. Team Edwards looking very happy up in the grandstand. Okay, all of those riders there will get a Mischief Brew. When they hand their numbers back, they'll get it's a beautiful drink, Mischief Brew. One of our main sponsors for the Adelaide, the Super Series. Proudly independent Mischief Brew. Absolutely magnificent drink. Okay, we had a nice little interview with the men's scratch race winner, Graham Frisley. Sophie Edwards, that was pretty special.
It was a hard one out there today. It's been really good to have such a stacked women's field here with a lot of riders coming up for the camp this weekend. So it's been awesome to have, a lot more riders to race against.
Okay, you took the scratch race, you also took the elimination, so nice effort tonight.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't know how my form would be at the moment. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with how these races went. But yeah, to fight for it. The competition here tonight was pretty tough.
Okay, while they're lining up for the Kieran there, so what have you been up to for the last 12 months?
Yeah, I've just spent the last 5 months in Europe doing a whole range of things from road racing through to a track camp and some track racing, the Track World Champs. So yeah, no, it's been a pretty cool season to go and race in Europe and see what it's like to live over there for an extended period of time.
Did you love it over there?
Yeah, look, I particularly enjoyed some of the ice cream shops in Girona, I must admit. But yeah, no, the racing was just on another level, super cool.
So do you have a favourite ice cream?
They had one that was violet flavoured, and I'm an addict of the Hague's violet cream, so it was just like that, perfect.
Absolutely magnificent. Sophie Edwards, what a great champion. Good on you, mate.
Thank you, Graham.
Violet ice cream, absolutely amazing. Good on you, Soph. So coming down here, the couple of Kieran races to go. We've got Daniel Jackson, Adam Jackson, the Jackson team, Noah Mason, Neil Vanderkerk and Kai Arbery. Kai Arbery riding shotgun at the back. No, we haven't got one of the Jacksons there at the moment. So the bike swinging off this time. 64 leads it away, and that is Noah Mason from number 72. Neil Vanderkerk. The big fella there, 53, is Adam Jackson. On the back there, riding shotgun at the moment. At the back there is Kai Arbery from the Mount Gambier Cycling Club. And it's great to have a talk to some of these riders there. I mean, Sophie Edwards done so much over the last 12 months. Loved her racing overseas. Did exceptionally well in World Championships and so forth. But now the big gun is happening here. Number 64, Noah Mason, absolutely flying. Have a look at Neil Vanderkerk down around the outside there. He's going to take this Kieran there. Vanderkerk coming along strongly all the way to the line and takes it there. The flying missile from the Mount Gambier Cycling Club takes the win from Noah Mason. Okay, the line-up here, we got Tate Ryan at the bottom. We've also got Lee Hoffman, Finn Carpenter, who's been riding very well tonight. Maxwell Lieberneck, Jaden Stanton-Kerr, Xavier Bland. So Xavier will move into second spot. They must ride behind the bike until it swings off at 3 to go. Of course, I said with the 6 laps to go, you got to build the bike pace up very quickly to when it swings off. So my thoughts, if you're one of the riders at the back there, it's a real tough gig. Maxwell Lieberneck at the back. We've also got the rider there of Finn Carpenter. We've seen he's raced in his sprints tonight, very strong, as does the Hoff. Who is in town tonight, the Hoff? Sitting third spot there. You can see he's giving himself a little bit of room, race room. He's not jammed up on the back wheel, which is good. It shows that he's got some confidence. The bike swings off at 3 to go. Tate Ryan looking over the shoulder. You can see the Maxwell Lieberneck. He's got 5 strong riders in front of him. Now Lee Hoffman makes the charge. He wants to hit the front. Now he just backs off slightly. Not throwing all the eggs in the basket at once down that back straight. Lee Hoffman looks over the shoulder. They're coming into this one here at 1 to go. Hoffman leads. Xavier looking good on the wheel there. Tate Ryan coming from there from the back there. Maxwell Lieberneck a little bit too far back, but Tate Ryan there coming along nicely. But it's up the front, taking the win. Big strong ride there from Lee Hoffman. Number 36 taking out second there was Xavier Bland, and of course Tate Ryan picking up third in the Kieran. So Lee Hoffman back into training mode. I've never been there to train, but I mean, like, when, because you knew that the Declan had that bad crash over there. Yeah, right. You didn't know that. When was it? Oh, it was not that long ago. Yeah, where he needed to undo this. No, they because they raced in Belgium. There was 5 of them went over and raced in Belgium for 6 weeks.
Oh, and then, boys.
Yeah, the boys and Declan. And then the day before they were ready to come home and pack up, they were both out training, Declan, and they all went out training, and 3 of them turned back early, and then Declan and Angus, so they're coming around a corner and the car completely on the wrong side of the road. He's gone straight through the windscreen.
There's nothing to do.
He's fucking lucky. Excuse my French, but he could have died. Because he big slice across the wrist there, and it missed the main artery by millimetres. Could have bled out, you know. Good on you. Nice racing. But just, you know, when that girl, she come to you, and I mean, I like to see when the rider, you're leading, and then the rider takes over, the initiative to take that second position by just sort of slightly moving up and holding that line, which looked really nice. Good on you. Okay, last race of the night, the women's Kieran. Lizzie Ann Fox, number 14. As I said before, there and this year in America, she broke the women's all-time world record on the penny farthing. And that's pretty scary up there on that penny farthing, a long way to drop. Emma Jackson is the rider here from the Castlemaine Cycling Club. Marilla Willis-Hell, Maya Dillon, Lilia Tataranoff, Elisa Bennett, Kalinda Robinson and Danica Blinko. The last race of the night. So show your appreciation for the riders tonight. Been some great racing, good results, good tough racing here tonight at the Adelaide Track League. I think the bar is still open if you want a refreshment to lead at home. Number 10 will take the bike there, Maya Dillon. Of course, she has. So they're going to restart that. One rider didn't get away. So get those riders back to their starting positions. I reckon Lizzie Ann Fox thought she was on the penny farthing there. I'm not sure what happened, but they'll get a restart. Of course, number 10, Maya Dillon from the Central Coast. She will take the bike. So still room for one more rider to get in there. So it's a bit of a tight squeeze. You can see there the bike comes through now. Beautifully away. Maya straight to the bike. Lizzie Ann Fox got away that time. Sitting second wheel there is Danica Blinko. So this is the last race for the night. Still fairly early, just not quite 10 o'clock. As they're heading down that back straight. The 23 rider of Kalinda Robinson. And you can see she watched the previous race there with young Hoffman there. She's giving plenty of room, and that shows the confidence of the young rider. She knows that she's not jammed up on the back of the wheel, so she has got plenty of race room. But she really just missed out a little bit then, because the rider in the front there, the 26 there, Lilia Tataranoff, comes through there with 2 to go. She's got her rider on the mix there, number 6 there, Danica Blinko, straight up around the outside. And then we've got coming up along the outside there as well. Moving strong there. Will this be her final one? Brianna Hargrave looking very strong at the moment down that back straight. Here comes Kalinda Robinson coming through around the outside. Kalinda Robinson holding it out nicely all the way to the line. Kalinda Robinson will take the last, Kieran. Marilla Willis picks up 3rd spot. Brianna Hargrave second. So that does complete racing tonight. I hope you have enjoyed the track league here, and just stay on the website of Cycling SA. Then Jake will work out when he's going to put the next one on. So please stay tuned and make sure that you grab a drink as you leave. But please have a safe journey home. Thank you very much for all of the riders, all of the commissaires and officials. And I think all of the ladies in that last scratch race need to grab a Mischief Brew there, because they did break the all-time fastest scratch race ride tonight. So again, have a safe journey home. Thank you for watching, and the bike riders do enjoy your support. Thank you.